Hyderabad, known all over the world for its majestic Charminar. Built in 1591, Charminar, a monument of architectural eminence, was at one time the heart of the city, around which the glory and history of the city have developed. The upcoming Center of Information Technology, Hyderabad, can now take pride in a monument to science, the internationally acclaimed Center of Research and Development.
Who has excelled in the art of organic sciences.
So he is a very loyal person.
His chemistry has a very special flavor, so as to say.
Very unique personality, a humane, rustic person.
A no-nonsense man.
He had the sixth sense of choosing the molecule.
Dr. Alla Venkata Rama Rao, a pioneer in the chemical synthesis of complex natural products, is the recipient of over 18 national and international honors. Padma Shri Dr. Rama Rao is the founder and chief executive of Avril laboratories. The spirit behind this landmark achievement is symbolized by the petals of Vinca rosea enshrined in the logo of Aura. Aura, a world-class research and development center with a built-up area of 45,000 square feet, has 14 research laboratories. It houses a unique pilot plant with 8 reactors ranging from 250 liters to 2,000 liters, both stainless steel and glass-lined for multi-batch production. There is ample area for centrifugation, micronization, blending and packing activities, strictly adhering to international CGMP systems. Unit 1 and Unit 2 of Avra are staffed by dedicated scientists and chemical technologists with a record of successful production of a wide variety of molecules involving multi-step synthesis. A well-stocked library, conference rooms, lecture halls and an administrative block. There are research labs, kilo labs with 100 glass assembly units, hydrogenation rooms and quality control infrastructure. Clean rooms with HEPA filters and high-tech air handling systems of pharmacopoeial standards. Dr. Alla Venkata Rama Rao was born on the 2nd of April 1935, the eldest of 9 children in the family of A. Subbarao, a junior state official in Guntur, Andhra Pradesh. His mother, Ranganayakamma, was a devoted housewife. Dr. Rama Rao was a student of Hindu High School, Guntur. Always fascinated by chemistry, he obtained a degree of Bachelor of Science from AC College, Guntur. His keen desire to study chemical technology took him to Mumbai. Despite adverse circumstances, he completed his BSc Tech from UDCT of Bombay.
I was born in a middle class family or a below middle class. There was no person guided me or told me this is good or that is better. For example, after BSc, why I went to chemistry. I was scared of mathematics, let me make it very clear. But I loved chemistry even from my high school days. Because those days, even in high school, there were experiments. Somehow I used to read little bit, chemistry is the more closer to the life. You understand better about drug, colors, perfumes. All those days even I used to read general things about chemistry. So that has fascinated me. And in intermediate, I used to topper in the chemistry but not in biology.
He commenced the second phase of his career as a research fellow at NCL Pune under Professor K. Venkataraman. 10 years as a scientist and project leader, his team isolated over 100 new compounds from plants and insects. This research was presented in over 70 papers published in reputed international science journals.
So he started work in natural products. Dr. Venkataraman was very interested in natural product chemistry. So he published a number of papers with him. He was more or less his right-hand man, and he did lots of things for Dr. Venkataraman. And he was sort of one of those people who did not care about his own name and all that. He used to work for Dr. Venkataraman, and so he was regarded as somebody who was helping Dr. Venkataraman, although several things he did on his own.
Also commendable were Dr. Rama Rao's findings on the structure of lac dye. A source of pride and achievement, his extensive work on lac pigments brought about a revision of the structure of other insect pigments and has been widely acclaimed. But soon, destiny favored him with a 2-year association with the research team of the Nobel Prize winner, Professor E.J. Corey, at the University of Harvard.
Think always big. Never compromise on projects. What is the most essential is also what relevance it has got, that work, to the society, or even what you will achieve. And that is the type of projects he used to choose. Normally the organic chemists, or for that matter scientists, they specialize in certain areas. He said nothing, everything is open.
Back at NCL, Dr. Ramarao was now convinced that medicinal raw material from natural sources would be more effective in healthcare.
And a whole series of products came out from Dr. Ramarao's laboratories at that time due to Dr. Ramarao. These included salbutamol, ibuprofen, trimethoprim, sulfamethoxazole, norfloxacin, ciprofloxacin, etc., etc., etc. Whole series of drugs.
The government of Maharashtra sponsored Dr. Ramarao's project on commercial exploitation of Vinca rosea for anti-cancer compounds without recourse to chromatography and at much lower price than in the international market.
One bright day, he comes to me, I think he was in the late 70s or early, around that time, says, Yusuf, I want you to take up the manufacture of vincristine and vinblastin. I've developed the processes from vinca leaf. And I was very, very hesitant and reluctant.
Dr. Ramarao and his group of talented synthetic organic chemists achieved new heights in the synthesis of complex natural products.
The B6 was initiated in 60s and then late 60s, and there were problems of developing the technology. And too many people actually, from NCL were involved with that. But really a commercially viable technology could never come out. But when he took over as the head of the organic chemistry group, he wanted to open the file again, and there was a lot of people who discouraged him to do it. But he was very. He believed that he will be able to do something, he will be able to contribute something. And then he opened the file and started working on B6.
Dr. Ramarao's outstanding, innovative, result-oriented research, bold approach to problems and willingness to assume responsibility soon elevated him to the position of Director of Indian Institute of Chemical Technology, Hyderabad in 1985.
When he took over as a director, first thing is said that he developed new area of drug and pharma. Agrochemical, what was going on, so many people were lingering. What he did, he put a real thrust and time target. Before this time, it has to be either delivered or stopped. Some of the projects which was not going all right, he really closed them out.
He brought about major infrastructural changes in the IICT, earlier known as Regional Research Laboratory, and gave new dimension to construction of spacious buildings for a better working environment.
When it came to distributing funds, he was merciless on me also, and he would demand things by his own right, and he says that he deserves this, and if I say that so much money is not available, then he would even say, keep this, man, I can run on my own.
The drug research program designed by him brought laurels to IICT and was a boon to the Indian pharma industry, especially in the development of anti-AIDS drugs.
Dr. Ramarao was personally very much involved in developing a synthesis at that time for AZT, which Cipla took up commercially. And that actually, over the last 10-12 years, has led Cipla to produce a series of antiretroviral drugs for the good of mankind. And we as a company then, in the year 2001, about 2-3 years ago, announced that we could treat HIV/AIDS positively at less than $1 a day.
Dr. Ramarao was the first to attempt in the field of chiral technology and made a success.
Ramarao's contribution has really done very great deal of contribution to chiral synthesis, and lots of molecules which are synthesized with chirality are a very good contribution that he has made. For example, timolol. Timolol is an anti-glaucoma drug which has chiral center. Similarly, diltiazem has a chiral center. And Ramarao developed chiral synthesis of these molecules and made them available for the industry to make, and these are now made in the chiral form for industry to be able to sell them, and that is a very good contribution that he has made.
The development of cyanuric chloride technology was one of Dr. Ramarao's outstanding contributions. This technology has a different protocol since it involves two of the most poisonous gases.
We were very scared of that. I remember till 10th standard, I used to be so scared of him.
But I'm not sweating because I'm telling about Ramarao.
I remember Dr. Ramarao and I met for the first time in 1974, not in India, in England, in Salford University. I still distinctly remember that day when he walked into my room. And very frankly, the credit for my coming back must be given to him. He encouraged me, because at that time Dr. Naduma had actually sent me a message that he would like me to sort of come back. Dr. Tilak had sent me a message, Dr. Naduma had met me, but I was not so sure. But he helped me make it mine. What is beautiful about that evening when we met was that the offer that I had, actually, had I accepted it, I would have occupied a position which was senior to him, so as to say. Alright? And yet, he was so generous, so gracious, that he still encouraged me. I will never forget that. That shows big heart, so as to say.
Amitabh Bachchan, everything. Here, Chiranjeevi movies. They act well. So the moment you say Amitabh Bachchan, you expect something good. I used to see, even as a director, minimum 2 movies in a month. People used to wonder.
लेकिन उसका सोना नहीं है और सोने का आदत नहीं है और कहीं फ्रेंड्स नहीं है और ड्रिंक्स नहीं है, कुछ नहीं, फ्रेंड्स नहीं है, खाली केमिस्ट्री. I am the second wife. Chemistry is his first wife.
I told her one thing, that my interest lies in research. And she encouraged me from the day one as a research fellow.
After retirement from IICT, Dr. Ramarao once again took an offbeat decision: the setting up of his own R&D laboratory. Contract R&D facility was then non-existent in India.
He needed capital for constructing the lab, and he was able to get this money from technology, from Department of Science and Technology, and he has exceptionally high reputation there because he returned all the loans given to him ahead of time.
In his endeavor, he received unstinting support from his wife Hemavati, sons Ramakrishna and Chandrasekhar, and daughter Radha. Avril is a milestone in the pilgrim path of an extraordinary scientist who bridged the uneasy divide between basic science and technology.
It is really the premier contract research organization in the country. It is led by a very charismatic and towering figure in Indian organic chemistry, Professor A.V. Ramarao. I think it's not entirely incorrect to say that he's a doyen of organic chemists here. He has a tremendous reputation both at home and abroad in the very, very same areas in which outsourcing is important. Today, start with process chemistry. He has pioneered the development of so many processes on a global basis. He has now established the facilities to do this in a very cost-effective manner, conforming to all the regulatory parameters and so on, and more important than seamlessly transferring the technology anywhere that is required.
Dr. Rama Rao's deep-rooted desire to continue to serve science and society has found expression in the Avril Research Foundation, established in 1995 under the chairmanship of Professor M.M. Sharma. People with similar views have liberally supported this noble cause. The Research Foundation aims to promote science and technology for social benefit. Dr. Rama Rao mentored more than 100 doctoral students. For Padma Shri, Dr. Alla Venkata Rama Rao, the son of a junior state government employee of humble means, it has been an eventful life, a challenging journey to ultimate fulfillment, an eulogy to natural products, to the bounties of nature.